the latest product from Bacchus Global Series, and it is an active WL534. They do these in 4 strings, and they do them in 5 strings, various colors. I selected the natural one because I was intrigued to see what kind of woods they use. They're using different woods to the craft series or handmade series from Japan, and they're sourcing local Philippine wood where the bases are made, and this one is like some kind of, it's sort of koa-ish looking type of hardwood, and I think it's got nice characteristics. It's like, it's that family, mango, koa. It's nice. It's quite lightweight, but it's got this nice quality tone to it. So I'm going to go on the rear pickup, and I'll have the bass fill up. So what you got here is you've got bass and treble on your preamp. There's a 2-band preamp with cut and boost. So basically, at notch, you're essentially in a what would otherwise be pretty much what you'd get in a normal passive tone, right? So that's the bass, treble. So yeah, let's get a groove down. There we go. So that's with the tone down, and that's with the treble at notch and the bass boosted on the rear pickup. Now let's go on the front pickup with just the bass boosted. So the pickups in this are stock. They're the stock pickups, and they're not hand wound like the ones on the high end Bacchus. They're hand wound at the factory here in Japan. Like this one back here is a custom high end Bacchus, and that one there also is handmade in Japan. That's one of the top notch CTM 5AC models there, which cost about 3 or 4 times as much as these, you see. So this is incredible. Yeah, about 3 times as much. This is incredible. I mean, for about 80,000 yen or 85,000 yen, these retail for. You've got an active bass which has the build quality, the fit and everything, and the way the bass plays is not that different to the high end, the way that they feel. The build quality between the Philippine factory and the Japanese factory is very strict. The Japanese luthiers have trained the Philippine staff very well. They've selected highly skilled luthiers there as well. So this is how they can bring you such quality instruments that compete with Fender, or even actually surpass the playability and sound quality of Fender Japan, for example. So let's put some chords down, and we'll do that on the rear pickup with just the tone all the way up, treble all the way up, bass down, and we'll just So that was on the rear pickup with the tonal. Let's stay on the rear pickup now and just let's go at notch and just that kind of suits it, I think. So this is rear pickup at notch. That's nice, isn't it? Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go balanced. Actually, sorry, let's stay rear pickup. Go with everything dialed right up. Yeah, so it's got that mojo. I mean, you know, the preamp is maybe not as wide in response as what they use on the higher end models. The higher end models they're using Aguilar OBD2, and on that one there's a Bartolini XTCT, and this one is their own stock preamp. But I like it, man. Yeah. Alright, let's go balance now that we've dealt with that, and just go notch and try some slap. Yeah, man, it's good. It's great. And then treble. Yeah, man. It's got that mojo. It's got everything that you need. And it plays really well. It's been very stable. I've had this set up since yesterday in this mad heat and humidity, and it's been stable. The neck hasn't moved. So you know, this is the point about the Philippine-made stuff. Yes, the materials are cheaper. The reason the materials are cheaper is because they're sourced locally. So they're not, you know, maybe they're not as high quality as the materials that are used in the high-end Bacchus, which are imported mostly, apart from some of the exotic tops, which are Japanese. But a lot of that wood's imported, you know, from Canada or the US. You know, white ash and stuff like that, light ash, swamp ash, and what have you, and the maple, hard rock maple. So that puts the cost up, of course. The Philippine ones, it's all locally sourced material. So this is a hardwood body. They don't specify the type of wood, but it's local to the Philippines, and it's kind of like, it looks kind of like mango or koa. It's quite lightweight, and it has some nice tonal properties, I think. You know. And yeah, the build quality is really good. It's comparable. It's comparable to the Craft series in terms of the neck build. The only thing that maybe is not quite, I don't know though, it's pretty good still. It's maybe not quite as perfected is the the frets on these don't look quite as nice as the ones on the Craft series, and certainly on the high-end ones they use a different type of fret wire. But these are small details, you know. Thing just plays great. There's nothing I can really complain about at all with this build. You know, the other thing that they cut costs on is the nut material as well. It's not bone; it's an acrylic nut. Doesn't look quite as classy as bone, and also the hardware too. It's just basic. Does its job though. The tuners are kind of like the old lightweight Schaller type. They do their job very well. The bridge is just a single notch saddle. It's got no tracks on the plate, So it's just like a vintage style jazz bridge, you know. Does the job. What I'm thinking of doing is offering these with some upgrades for those of you who are interested. Because I mean, these are seriously. I mean, this will suit a professional. I'd be very happy gigging this. It feels great. I might want to just swap the hardware out for some better hardware. But apart from that, I mean, I love that the sound of the preamp's good. It sounds good. The pickups sound good. You know, it's easily as good, if not better, than a Fender, Fender Japan. That costs like, definitely costs more. I mean, these are 85,000 yen, and for something of this build quality and playability, an active bass, that's really good. It's very, very reasonable indeed. So yeah, have at it. And there's various colors you can get in this range: 4-string, candy apple red, natural, which is this one, or Olympic white with matching head as well. Very handsome looking instruments. And pickguard wise, so they're kind of limited only to these. They're limited to the clear pickguard. Well, that's no biggie though. I mean, we've got I've got some pickguards here that might fit this. I'm contemplating putting like tortoise shell or black on this one, or maybe doing a special Bass Japan Direct special with upgraded hardware and a different color pickguard, or with a wood underlay or something pretty like that. So yeah, look out for that. But as it is, these are available. You can order these now. There's stock, and yeah, I thoroughly recommend it. It's great instrument. Thanks a lot for watching. You've been watching the Bacchus WL534 Active from the Global series.